Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Needham High School A-Gym. Happy Leap Day.
Hey, there you go.
Needham Channel very excited to take advantage of this extra day this year and bring you coverage of the MIAA Division I South Tournament. You are Needham Rockets versus the Walpole Rebels. As we get underway here, Bill Dermody alongside Dean Putman. Should be a great matchup, Dean.
Yeah, fourth time these guys have played this year. Familiarity breeds contempt, we'll see.
Rockets have a 2-1 record, correct?
Correct.
Kiki takes it strong to the hole, lays it in.
The only time they beat Needham was at a neutral site. That was in the tournament down at Oliver Ames over Christmas break.
Great start for the girls. They won their first game pretty handily in the Division I South here. I'm guessing you came to that game, Dean. I was not able to make it.
You know what? I like that game because I know that the difference was 15, but it was a closer game than it looked. And you want that early in the tournament. You want that test. You don't want a 40-point win, especially you're going into a game that you're going to play Walpole. These guys are one of the two teams to beat Needham this year.
Sydney Scales with the three-pointer for Walpole. As we've seen her before. She's very good.
Oh my goodness.
She's one of the captains, senior captains.
Great field hockey, great basketball, and go figure, she's a scholarship lacrosse player for BC, one of the best teams in the country. Sydney Scales, one of the best athletes we've seen all year.
Kiki taking it again to the hole, and she came to play, huh?
That's great, because in the last game, she got off kind of a cold start, but this time she's on fire. Of course, she's taking those layups. Last game, she was trying some outside shots.
Good. I was going to say good D, and they call the travel. So
good D by
when
Jenna.
I heard the whistle, I thought he might be calling the foul. But
so did I. Yeah, we were talking about the last game with 3 refs in the tournament. It's a different dynamic.
You were just taking the words out of my mouth. We always talk about tournament time because there are those 3 refs, and it makes a difference.
And you know what's funny? In that first game, they kind of called it a little looser than we thought they would.
What a great pass by Kiki to Miss Petronio, who misses the layup but gets her own rebound. Unfortunately, bounces off. Good press break there, Hutty, to start off.
You know, and actually, I'm kind of surprised that Walpole is doing this. They didn't do it in the regular season. Plus, with the guards that Needham has, I don't know. I don't know how long we'll see that. Attleboro actually got us a little bit with a press there in the first tournament game, but after a while, we'd settled down against it.
I think they probably wanted to do a Walpole just to surprise Needham, as you said. You know.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a nice shot by Ainsley Dundon. She's another one of the captains.
Kiki has said that this girl guarding her, this number 12 Walpole, does one of the best jobs against her of anybody in the league. So
there you go again with another travel, and I really do think these third refs see things that you might not see otherwise, you know?
Absolutely. That's something that they might have not seen or might have let go in the regular season, but they're not going to in this one.
Good crowd here today on a Saturday afternoon. Boys had a big win last night against Newton North, one of their rivals. Jenna, good D there. And Caroline comes up with a rebound.
Good to see Clem moving as well as she is.
The ball stolen
she hurt her
away.
ankle in that first game.
Walpole with a little press here. That's an offensive. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he could not. She looked like a running back putting her shoulder down to gain that extra yard for a first down.
At least a Steeler running back, maybe not a Patriot running back.
Come on,
because they don't run, they just throw. But you know, I think that gives Madison a lead in the charge race. Her and Alina. She might put her up by 1. I think she has 21 and Alina only has 20.
We have seen it a bunch. Huh?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
A little soft pressure here again by Walpole, but they back off.
Yeah.
So 5-4 here, Walpole in the early going. Caroline Clem gets a screen from Petronio. Little roll there, but didn't get it to her. Over to Kiki. Cross court.
Skip pass. I like that play.
Caroline Clem, strong rebound. Goes up with a right hand on the left side. Nice job by her.
Great. Good sign that she's moving so well because she had to go get taped in the middle of the game last time. That's a very good sign for Needham. She'll get a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks like that. They're going to need it.
Great atmosphere here this afternoon, huh, for this matinee?
Fantastic.
She tackled at 34. Katie Hurley tackled Madison.
2 fouls in a row that Madison has drawn.
Yeah, fantastic. I don't know why Walpole thought it was there.
No. Maybe they thought it was a travel. I don't know.
Lucy Dorian coming in for Madison. Avery Johnson will take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, an interesting little press here with no one on the ball. That's what you got to do. If they do that, you just put it back to the kid who took the ball out of bounds. Just get it in and right back to them, and they can break up the floor.
They talk,
look by Walpole.
At every level, they talk about the dangerous person is the person who took the ball out of bounds.
Right, especially you're not going to guard him.
Caroline Clem misses that three. Oh, that's a tough call on Lucy. Looks like she was straight up. She must have hit her, bumped her with the body.
You know what, though? I think that's one of those calls that all these refs are Bay State refs, and they all know Needham, they all know Walpole, they all know Sydney Scales. When Sydney drives in like that, they're going to
yeah, she's going to get the benefit.
Yeah, she is. She deserves it. She's a great player.
You just jinxed on the foul shot, though.
Good I'll say it again. I'll say it again. She deserves it. She's a great player. Nope. No.
Good effort, though.
1 out of 2. I'll do it anyway. 1 out of 2, I'll take.
So 6-6 here, just like we expected, a tight contest.
Yep. Going to be this way throughout the whole game, I assume. I think the press is more to just kind of slow Needham down. I don't think they're really looking for any steals on it. Make Needham go late into their stuff.
Kiki goes right around for 2 more, so she has 6 points here in the early going. 6 out of 8 Needham points. Yeah, I agree. Press. Walpole's just like showing it. They throw the ball away there with some miscommunication.
They threw it to the new movie coming out, The Invisible Man. There was no one there.
Isn't that an old movie?
But they're doing a remake of it.
Look at that double teaming, trying to double team Kiki, but
yeah. You can give it back to Avery, but you can give it to Kiki too. I mean, she's not gonna turn it over.
No. And if she gets ahead of the field, watch out, right?
Yes, that's going to be 2 points for her.
Caroline Clem drives in, flips it up and in.
I like the fact that Needham's getting, if you can see the shot chart, it's all inside. They're getting all great looks. And that'll soften it up for some 3-pointers later on as well, if Walpole has to cave on that.
Nice block by Caroline. Able to control it and get it over to Avery. And the Rockets will set up through Lucy Dorian here at the top. You see Coach tell him to run the play.
I'd like that little back door. That'll be there later on, especially the way Walpole overplays. They'll hit that back door from the baseline.
There you go.
Great pass.
Oh, in and out. It's going to be called for the reach, and I think Jenna.
Yep.
Just saw the Petronio sisters walk in. Great crowd, as we said here. A lot of alumni, too.
The student section down there, there was some kind of theme there. They all have like pro jerseys on, I guess. I saw a Larry Bird from Indiana State.
Wow.
That's back in the day.
That's a throwback.
Next, we're going to see a George Mikan.
Saw Miss Jansen here down below, checking out her peeps here. She was on the team last year.
Coming from Holy Cross.
Way off 3 by Walpole.
Good push by Lucy. Good kick out. I like it. It's good offense.
I don't know whether that was a pass or not, but it worked.
We'll call it a pass.
3 seconds. I'm not sure who the 3 seconds was on. Might have been Avery Johnson in the lane there. Again, though, it does make a difference with 3 refs.
Well, that's one thing they would never see. Never see 3-second calls anymore. We were saying this, and I think Kristen and I, the refs aren't looking for it because no one's inside that long. Everyone's outside jacking up threes.
Yeah.
They don't even look there. You got to be in there for probably 5 or 6 seconds before they call it. Although that one, it seemed like it was pretty
Shaker back in the game as Caroline Clem will take a breather.
Good little.
That's blocked.
Good block, though.
That's a couple blocks the Rockets have had. Nice pass.
Good kick out.
To Avery. Ball knocked away.
I thought she got hit on that one.
Nice little step through, but a block by Johnson, and then bounces off the Walpole girl out of bounds. Dave Wallace already lost his jacket. If you noticed, he came in with a jacket on, but in his first quarter, he's already lost it through the excitement.
Who was the college coach that would wear a jacket and then within 5 seconds he would rip it off? Not Carnesecca. He had the sweater.
Who had the towel?
Sweater.
John Thompson?
No. Well, Thompson has a sweater, but the guy from UNLV, the Tark, the Shark. Tark the Shark used to chew on it.
Yeah.
But John Thompson, he had a towel on his shoulder always too.
Rockets seem to be moving well and moving the ball well, but they're down to 5. But Kiki will take the shot short. Walpole comes up with it. pushing the floor is number 10. Nice job by her, but she missed the layup. So Kiki has a breakout with Johnson, but that's got to be a foul. Wow, no foul.
I guess it's one of those no calls, huh?
Yeah,
Instead of calling it one way or
close.
the other, it's pretty good. And Needham gets to keep the ball, too. I thought they might call it out on Kiki, but that's good.
Yeah.
Here comes Lena. She's got to go ahead. She's mad. She's behind in the charge race.
So she's got to take one.
She'll probably take one.
Caroline Clem also coming back at the game at this point.
It's good. Needham's already played, what,
Look
8
at the fans
bids.
still pouring in here, huh?
It's unbelievable. It's
I guess
fantastic.
they sold out last night, huh?
They had to turn people away last night.
Crazy.
You all right? And now neutral sites after this in bigger gyms.
Yeah.
So Needham fans, keep coming. Good kick out again by Lucy. It's a great play.
Doesn't go, though. Not. Those threes will fall, though. They're all good
Yes.
threes, you know, and they'll fall. Nice block by the Rockets with Johnson. That's at least 3 blocks they've had.
Oh, good cut by Lena. And great find by Madison. Oh!
Blocked. Scales short. So a little stuck on 10-6 here with this back and
it
forth
hit a
action.
little.
Caroline had the lane, but she gave it up. Now the coach wants to set up.
Wants to run a little bit of a set here.
Johnson with a rainbow. Drains it.
Rainbow Johnson.
That's a good sign when you see that.
A little better start for the Rockets than against Attleboro. I think at this point against Attleboro, I think we had 1 point.
Walpole struggling a little bit here to find the basket, which we'll take if you're a Rocket fan.
Absolutely. Let's see if Needham goes for 1 shot. Boy, that was a quick quarter.
Don't jinx it. Woo. It has gone by quickly, though. With 9 seconds, I'm thinking they aren't going to go for it. Walpole steals it, though, with 3 seconds.
Don't foul here.
They'll take a wild, long shot that's short, so fast first quarter, as you said. The Rockets have a 13-6 lead. And we'll take a break and be back with second quarter action.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
You know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother.
Yes.
You, your football buddy, your football buddy. You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Be sure to follow Needham Channel Sports on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest scores, photos, and videos of Needham Athletics. The Needham Channel is your home for Needham Sports.
Welcome back here. Second quarter action about to commence. Walpole will get the ball, trailing 13-6. Bill Germany, Dean Putnam. That did fly by in that first quarter, huh?
Unbelievable.
And even as you said, there's 5 fouls, but a lot of back and forth action.
There was. Yep. Walpole did get some good looks in that
They just
quarter.
missed their
Really
shots,
close,
you know.
but they just didn't get them.
Oh, that's a tough call. It's going to be, I think, on Johnson over the back, but that's a tough call. That looked like she went straight up with her arm.
Looked like everybody went straight up on that one. I don't know who's the foul on. Who'd they give it to? To Madison?
Yeah, I didn't even see her there. So.
Right, she was.
Hope it's the right number.
She was in there with the trees, and they called it on her. Yeah,
that's going to be on Johnson for the reach, and you got to use your feet.
Absolutely.
That's why you can't use your hands. Use your feet.
That's what Sydney Scales can do to you, man. She gets by everybody. So the help really has to shade that way to be there. That's
Petronius
2
comes in
on
the game.
her.
So Petroni is going to come in the game. That's a shame after she just hit that big 3 too.
And Lucy Dorian now is going to be on Scales. She'll do a good job.
She Dunnan now has 4 points for them. Ainsley, excuse me, one of the captains.
Good pass by Jenna.
Kiki
good
coming
play by
up with a
Kiki.
rebound. Setting up through Lucy at the top here now.
Yeah, there's the back door.
Nice back door. Oh,
There's that
just
back
bobbing
door.
the pass a little. Gets it to Clem for the 3 long.
Yeah, Walpole really overplays, so you can get them on that back door, and Needham does a good job of that on the baseline. We'll probably see that a couple more times today. And, of course, if they beat them back door, then they get shy about it. That's
And
when you
then
get
you
the
get the
pass.
threes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Then you get the pass to the corner for the 3. Good pull out by Sydney.
Kiki was thinking about it. She's still thinking about it. Got fouled. They're going to say on the floor, but because she passed it, but if she threw it up, they might have called it on the.
You know what? I'm
shot.
actually interested in seeing how many Sydney has. If Needham can get her, that's one. Yeah, boy, if you get her in foul trouble, wow, that would be a huge move for the
Well, it's
Rockets.
like getting Kiki in foul trouble, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's good. Go to the
Passing
safety. Yep, that's good. You got 30 seconds. There's that back. No.
Yeah,
See? Yep.
Yeah, they overplayed a
Yeah,
little.
they do.
Inside to Jenna. Kind of trapped out to Kiki.
Ball
This girl
screen.
is right on her, huh?
Yeah, she does. She was telling Kelly she does the best job of anyone in the league of guarding her. She's a quick little kid.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, and I can see that already.
Yeah, she does a good job. Of course,
Now-
you're not gonna stop Kiki, but this girl does a good job.
Rockets
slowing
going
her
into a
down.
little zone here.
Yeah.
See the Ganser girls coming in.
Oh boy, that's old school.
Yeah.
That's great.
I got an old school story for you. I'll tell
All
you
right.
when we have a break. Kiki comes up with a rebound, keeping her head up. So smart, keeping her head up, trying to find someone.
Look at that.
Instead, we'll scoop it in, but
Look at that.
Jenna right there dishes it out to
Good
Dorian.
decision.
Can't get it to fall though.
Still a
only
good
have one
decision by Jenna.
three-pointer, I
I
think,
know, that's-
today.
yeah.
2, 1 for each team. Scales will take the drive up and in. She has 6 points for them, 6 out of their 10.
Kiki smartly bringing up top to run a little bit of a set here, calm things down, because Walpole's on a little bit of a run. Whoa!
That came from her hip.
Wow!
That came from her hip.
And almost behind the backboard. What a shot by
Wow.
Kiki. Oh, that looked like a little travel there.
Look, jump ball, and it should be Rockets ball as Walpole got the ball to start this quarter.
People still filing in.
Yeah, they're out in the halls. Dan Lee coming out with some more chairs.
Look at that. He's on the spot. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Kiki taking a breather here.
Yeah, she deserves it.
5:26. Let's see when she comes back.
Well, I bet it'll be sometime in the 4s.
Probably.
Or the 3s at the latest. I don't think she'll be up at 2.
Good time to do it, though, with a 5-point lead, you know. Have her come in, finish the second quarter.
Yep.
Lena.
That was one of those ones you wish it was soccer so they could have a continuation, because that was going to be a layup for Needham.
Just not girls lacrosse. Girls lacrosse, they score the goal and they still take it back. I'll never understand that.
Yeah, that's right.
5 fouls, though, for so a couple more the Rockets will be shooting. Jenna to Caroline. Caroline stops,
Good pull
pops,
up.
doesn't fall. Scales with the rebound.
Scales rebounds exceptionally well for a smaller player, for a guard.
She's kind of feeling it and drives in and lays it in.
Yeah, job one against Walpole is to stop Sydney Scales when she's coming down with the ball, because she's either going to hit a layup or she's going to find someone for an open shot. And we didn't do a very good job of it that time. You got to stop the ball anyway, but especially with her. She's one of the best guards in the league. Good swing of the ball there. Get Clem all by herself.
That looked like a reach in, but no call. Clem looking for some help. The clock's ticking down. Step back.
Okay, now
Doesn't get it to fall.
let's make sure we can stop Sydney on this one. Good find. Travel?
Yeah, the fans wanted that too, but the ball don't lie. It didn't go in.
There you go.
Oh, nice drive by
Madison.
Shaker. Doesn't fall, but she'll get fouled.
Setting up chairs on the baseline. Look at that. You're right. Look at that.
I saw the police chief, John Schlittler, here as well. Did you see his son started against the Red Sox for Northeastern?
What?
He's a freshman at Northeastern. When they played the Red Sox, he pitched the first inning against them.
Get out of here. How'd he do?
He did well. Didn't give up any runs. I think they got a base runner on an error, but he did no runs. It was good.
How old? What year is he?
He's just a freshman.
Oh my God.
He went to Walpole High. That's why he's probably here, John. John lives in Walpole. His son's probably one of. I think he has a younger son who's probably here. It's going to be white ball. It bounces off Walpole and a missed free throw.
Good hustle by Jen on that one to force the ball out of bounds off of Walpole. And now we get it back after missing 2 free throws. That's good. That's big. That was going to be a little bit of a momentum shift there. Here comes Kiki around this double screen. Hopefully they get Walpole fighting through it, not an illegal screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've called a couple of those.
That's a legit call. You know, when you see it on screens like that, sometimes they get the kid for leaning on the screen, but she just popped through the screen. And now Lena gets to go to the...
That's twice in a row that that's...
Now Lena gets to go to the line.
Kiki's back in, we meant to mention.
Yeah, in the fours.
In the fours, as you said.
I would have done the same thing. Yeah, there's the Gansers. You're right.
What do you think? I'm making this stuff up? Missed the free throw. Needham battling. Should be a jump ball. This time it will go to Walpole.
3 free throws in a row that Needham missed. That's something to keep an eye on. Was it more than 3?
No, they're 0 for 3.
0 for 3. Oh. Yeah.
I'm always a positive, though. If they miss 3, then the rest are going to be all good. Yeah, no, it is a Larry Bird. It's Ellis Brady has rocking the Ellis. Ellis Brady's rocking the Indiana Bird shirt.
That is old school. I think we've already set a tournament record for air balls. And we're only in the second quarter. We've seen 4 or 5 of them.
We've missed a lot of missed threes.
Okay, trivia. What's Indiana State's, what's their nickname? What's their
Sycamores?
mascot? Yeah. What is a sycamore?
Tree?
Yes.
Come on,
what color is the bark?
You're going to have to do better than this.
What color is the bark? I have no idea. I was just seeing how far you go. No, I have no idea.
Well, trust me.
Okay.
I sound like I know what I'm talking about, right? Rockets looking inside the Clem. She's going to roll. Instead, she gets called for travel.
Oh, that was a great pass. That was a great find when they doubled her. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Dean's, you throwing things at people?
I was
probably a Needham fan.
I was throwing it at the ref, but it didn't quite get that far for that last call.
15-12, 3:24 left. I'm sure Kristen Connors, who's doing the overlay today, is spot on that.
Oh, yeah.
Scales drives, block.
Another block.
By I think that's 3 blocks from Avery.
I think Avery has 3. Yes.
Kiki will be called for travel, yeah. Good defense there by the Rebels.
You know, we saw a lot of points in the first 6-7 minutes of this game, but ever since it's been kind of a defensive struggle here. I don't know who that's
Walpole's kind of winning this quarter, though, was 13-6. It wasn't 13-6.
I think it was at the break, yes.
At the break. That's what I ripped down anyway.
Yeah. It's interesting. Both teams, when they've run their sets,
have struggled.
Yeah. When they've got it on the break, they've done much better.
Johnson, I think, got a piece of that one, too.
That one, too.
Why did the clock reset? I don't think they hit the rim. Interesting no call there.
Yeah, this is getting a little...
Kind of letting them play a little bit, huh?
There's the back door. Oh, she had it. Oh, yeah. Got her for the double dribble. I was wondering if he saw it, because we saw it all the way up here. Here comes Madison back in.
So we're kind of stuck now with this 15-12. You wonder, would the coach think about calling a timeout if can't get something going? Or?
Absolutely. Because I don't think Amanda has called one yet.
No.
So as it goes on, maybe next time if it gets a little bit lower in time, call one and set up something a little different to get an open look. Kind of get off the schneid here a little bit with the scoring.
Well, they have 2 points in this second quarter.
And now Dan is setting up chairs, and I think the ref is telling him not to do it. I don't know if they did this in the boys' game last night.
I think he's talking about that they don't want him directly under the basket.
Okay, yeah, that's probably it.
So he wants him to slide down either way. Because if you notice to our left, the chairs are not. Making a public address announcement now to ask people to slide into the rows to accommodate all the fans. 2 sellouts in a row. That's awesome, though.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Too bad no. I asked Dan Lee about a doubleheader. He goes like, "We can't do a doubleheader.
Oh my goodness.
North and Walpole involved."
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be crazy enough as it is.
Well, you imagine the in and out after the girls or the boys game,
right?
And all Bay State teams. Something would have happened. Bonicias just came in, an old school Needham family. Jimmy.
So I was actually over at Babson yesterday playing racquetball, and I saw Colleen Hart.
Oh, yeah.
Because MIT was playing Babson in women's basketball, and she's an assistant coach for MIT now.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, that was
we did
a team,
double take. Yo, that was a team, yeah, huh? With Siri Mosgrove in her. Brooke Walonis with a 3. All of a sudden, we're tied up at 15.
And Needham's got 2 points this quarter. I'd love them to break through here. I would say get it to Kiki or get it to Clem. Kiki had a lot of success early. Great take by Madison.
Partially blocked, though. Kiki playing tough D here, but they almost forced the turnover. Wow, that was lucky
a little
for
crazy,
Walpole.
wasn't it?
Scales looking to do something, but now we'll set up. Now we'll drive, pass it off. 10 just hit a 3. She takes another one. Why not?
Good box out by Jenna.
It is a great
Lynn
box
found
out
her
by
man.
her. Kiki's going to take it all the way, I think. No, she's going to pull it out. She was thinking about it. Lucy Dorian getting ready to check in. We're down to 120 here.
You got to figure when you play teams this often and you run your sets against them.
They know them.
Right.
They know them.
That's why it's not.
They can run them for you.
I was going to say, they know it better than some of the kids on the Needham team, and vice versa. Needham knows their sets, too.
Theirs, yeah.
Absolutely. 4 times.
And even you could probably mix up the names, what you call them, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Even if you mix up your names, you say this is the play.
Absolutely.
You know the play, right?
Once they start into that set, you're like, I know she's going here.
Yeah.
I wonder if the kids are nice enough to tell their opponent where to go because they know the play so well. No, you're not supposed to set a screen. You're supposed to pop out.
Actually, Caroline, you're supposed to be over there. Yeah. That would be funny. Let's see if Kiki can help us out on the free throw line here.
She
does.
There we go. Get that out of the way. That's good. Get that first free throw in. And I do wish that Needham was shooting a little more, some more free throws. Although Walpole's got 8 fouls, I'd love to have them close to 10 free throws. That just shows an aggressive kind of take.
That's the 5th one, the 2 for 5, and Kiki has 10 points now. Republican now trying to get the defense chant going.
Ball screen. Let's see how Lucy handles it. Yeah, Sydney rejected the ball screen. Very good defense by Lucy.
Just kept her hand up.
She did.
Great job.
Just enough.
Oh, tough pass.
I like the push, though. I like Needham doing that. When they had a lot of scoring early, that's how they were doing it. Now let's see, Needham's in a little bit of a thing here. Almost like a 1-3-1, 3/4 court trap. But if they're still in it, that's where they're going to trap it. And I think they went back into.
Now they're going to go to man to man.
Yeah, they went back into the man. Yeah, I like the different look. That's good.
Now Kiki on Scales. They're down to 7 seconds of the shot clock. 10 with another long 3. Oh, halfway down, and Jenna doing a great job on the boards there. Kiki's got the ball with 14 seconds left here in this first half.
Absolutely what I would do. Put the ball in the hands of your best player. Oh, yeah.
Steps back, shoots, does not get it to go.
Good look.
Good look. So at the half, the score will be Needham 17, Walpole 15. We'll be back with the second half action.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
Welcome back here, and again, happy Leap Day. Needham Channel happy to take advantage of the extra day. Bill Dermody and Dean Putnam here with some great high school girls MIAA Division I South action at the half. Your Needham Rockets leading the Walpole Rebels 17-15. Rockets struggling a little bit in that second quarter, Dean, only scoring 4 points. What do you think Coach told them at halftime to get them going?
I think she probably told them, like we said before, when you play this team so often, the sets aren't going to work. Watch both teams. They try to do it even more this half. Watch them pushing the ball a lot more than they did in the first. We'll see hopefully see a lot less set plays than we did in the first half. And then the point total will go up probably for both teams.
Kiki McIntyre leading Needham with 10 points, and Sydney Scales leading Walpole with 8 points. No surprise there for either team.
No, that's to be expected. That's right.
Rockets start out with the ball here as we do get underway in the third quarter.
Good curl by Clem.
Bounces it back out to McIntyre.
I like that Kiki and Clem on the same side of the floor.
See, working the clock down again.
Should have been a kick. Yeah, there we go.
They do get a kick. Does it go back to 30?
I think they do in high school. I think in other leagues, maybe they don't do it all the way back there.
Yeah, so Needham will take it as the clock was down to about 10.
Absolutely. They were going to have to do a little scrambling there.
And
there's the back door.
Oh, nice defense.
That was very good defense.
They saw it. Well, like you said, Walpole knows. They've seen each other. This is their fourth time.
It's unbelievable.
Nice head and shoulders fake by Scales, but...
Was that a plug for a certain shampoo?
Yeah.
There we go. How much are you getting from those guys?
I was going to talk earlier about the eggs. Too late for eggs. That's a good call, an offensive foul.
Wait a minute, an offensive foul that wasn't drawn by Lena or Madison? What?
They're going to say, Avery, what are you doing to get out of our lane?
Exactly.
Although Avery is the defensive player of the game for me so far. She's at blocks. 4 blocks,
yes,
I think.
Blocks and taking charges. I think that charge puts her in a solid third place positioning, the number of charges taken this year with 1. I think Madison and Alina are the
ones,
gold and silver medalists on that. Good defense on that cut by Clem. Good aggressive take by Madison. I like it.
Shaker shakes it right in.
I think that was another block. Yeah, I think Madison got that one. Madison doing both ends of the floor.
Kiki with her head up is going to drive. See, I like that. Take it. Don't pull it back out. A couple times she's pulled it back out. That's exactly what you talked about. Take it strong. You have the opening. Take it.
Because Kiki's going to make the layup. She's going to get fouled. Or if you collapse on her too much, she's going to find someone that's open. And Needham has the shooters.
Plus, look who had the foul.
Oh.
And how many?
Ooh, interesting.
You talked about that earlier.
Oh, boy. Let's see if he goes to the bench. One thing the wall.
Scales is questioning it. Look at, she's going to the referee.
Yep, she verified it.
You just said what?
Oh.
Wow. She looked up and saw she had three and said, what?
I thought she might have that star power that they might change it. I was going to question it.
She doesn't have enough. She made both of those?
Yeah.
So Kiki 4 for 4 at the line now. Scales with a floater, doesn't go. It's going to go to White. Need a ball. This girl just is going to stay in Kiki's pocket even when she passes it in.
Follows her. I think she followed her into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, almost a backdoor cut there.
Let's see if Madison plays a little more aggressive now and tries to get that fourth foul on Scales.
Kiki drives wild, but Walpole comes up with it. Jump ball call. Walpole fans don't like that call. Jump ball will be the Rockets' ball.
I think it's going to be Walpole.
Oh, Walpole, you're right.
Because Needham had the ball at the half, yep. I thought that was a pretty good defensive play. I thought she had both hands on the ball.
I think they wanted on the second reacher, but they had already called the jump ball. Interesting. They call a timeout for the ref to tie his shoes. You don't see that very often.
Really?
It's usually the players.
I wonder if you Velcroed them and didn't tie them. Just kidding, refs.
Halfway down, doesn't fall, and Jenner probably sixth rebound, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Caroline was not looking.
I was ready for that one. Good. Oh.
I could see that. Foul's going to be on Jenner.
Did they call that on a shot? Well, I guess they did because everyone's lining up. Yeah. I'd love to see Needham go at whoever Scales is guarding. I'd love to see them go at her a little bit. Give it to Madison and have her drive. Fourth foul on her. That would be
Griffin makes the first.
Tough to overcome.
I bet you could keep her in.
Oh yeah. You can't take her out of the game.
There's no tomorrow, right?
No, you can't take.
It's so different. In the regular season, she'd be out of the game right now.
No question.
Right?
No question.
Should be out of the game right now in the regular season, but now there's no tomorrow, you know.
Got to keep her in. She's still on Madison.
This girl's playing Caroline tough, too.
She is.
The ball almost gets away from Jenna.
Jenna might have got hit on that one.
They're letting those little touch ones go.
I like
felt
it.
the arm slapped a couple times.
I like it. That's the second time they called it. I didn't see it either time.
She probably this ref had a call against her a lot when she was younger. So she likes to call it. It's her favorite call. I don't think we're going to get the 50s in this game.
No, that's more a Needham's game, but that'd be kind of cool if they could win a game that was low scoring because they put up a lot of points. They've got a little more firepower than Walpole, so a higher score I'd like to see. But Needham has shown all year they can win a bunch of different ways. Good defense by Clem.
Great defense. Kiki looking for help as she drives the floor. Instead, she's going to take it in and get fouled. I don't know how many are on that girl. There were 10 in the first half fouls, right? So
yeah, they were up there. That's right.
Called. They already have 3 here.
Let's see.
It's only a first.
One, yep.
She just looks like a defensive special, Elizabeth Roach.
She's done a good job. Kiki
She's got a scowl, like you're not going to get anything on me,
I like
you know?
that.
I do too. Six for 6 at the line. Stop and pop. This girl has a nice little shot. She is 5 points now. Brooke Walonis. She's only a freshman.
Definitely what Walpole wants. I mean, both teams want to do, but Walpole definitely wants to get in that transition like that.
Kiki coming out like she did in the first half. On fire with 6 quick points. Scales going to come right back at her.
That's some star power right there on those last 2 possessions.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Exactly.
I can do anything better than you.
Oh, man. That was a great little back and forth there by Kiki and Scales. I love it.
Stop, pop, nothing, but Dorian with the rebound. Can't control it though. Walpole comes up with it. Looked like she took a little Euro step.
That was a good little rip over the top too. That was a very good play. So Walpole, they want that game. Needham's defense is good in the half-court set, so Walpole's pushing it. They're doing a better job this half.
They both want to push, 25-23 Rockets. They need a ball.
12 seconds on the shot clock, so they're going to have to get it in and then go into something pretty quick.
Going to Shaker. Which is Johnson wide open in the corner.
Wide open. And the crowd is yelling for her, too. There you go.
Found her. She sets with the rainbow. Doesn't get it. Shaker going to get called for the foul over the back. Which that time I will agree with that call.
Yes,
she had her left hand on the back.
Absolutely.
She was reaching with her right.
It's a good call. I think it's a good call by Amanda to get a timeout. Very smart, because Walpole's been on a little bit of a run here.
So I was at the break. I saw some gentlemen, and they were talking, saying, like, what an exciting time of year it is, though, when you get into the playoffs like this. Great game last night with the Newton North boys. Great atmosphere here for the girls' first win. I was actually at the girls' hockey game and was not here, and they had a great win. And it was so exciting, 2-1 and 2-1 in overtime. And the goalie for the other team was unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
And Chris Dugan and I were also talking during the break about you just never know from one game to the next who doesn't. Seeding really doesn't matter.
Oh no, especially in hockey.
And even in basketball, Mansfield's a good big seed for the boys, but they can be beaten. You know.
I think Needham lost to them by about 10 points in that tournament they were in at the end of the year. So that's going to be a good game tomorrow.
I felt like the game was a little closer than that. But
maybe. I know it was close. I thought it was 10. Maybe by the end with free throws. So I teach at Brookline, and the Brookline hockey team won their tournament game.
Yeah.
They were going to play the winner of the 15-2 game. Guess who won?
Yeah.
The 15 seed.
The number 1 seed lost.
Yeah.
I saw they were undefeated and they lost,
Yep. Did you see that the new tournament? Did you see that was voted? They voted for it.
I don't know. We'll have to see that. So it'll be like girls hockey. It's 1 through 32.
Yes,
that's
correct.
Just how it is then, right?
Correct.
No south, north, east, west.
Nope. All statewide. There's going to be some bus drivers are going to be in overtime for that tournament. I'll tell you what. They'll be driving past Springfield.
After the Needham timeout, Walpole comes up and this young freshman fires up a 3 to give Walpole their first lead in a long time. It could be the first lead of the game.
I think you're right.
They might have been up early 5-4, but
good take
Kiki
by Kiki.
Says again.
And a great screen by Clem too. Good box out by Avery. Look at that.
What a great job by her.
The whole time.
What a great job by her. Dorian now with the ball. Amanda saying, give the ball to Kiki.
Yep, that's a great coaching decision right there.
Nice roll to Clem. Yes, that's like a way you draw it up on. It works, huh?
That's like John Stockton to Karl Malone. Who are you going to guard? Who are you going to get?
Yeah.
Sydney Scales rebounds very. I think in their opening round tournament game, she had 20 points and like 11 or 12 rebounds. Just a phenomenal athlete. She got her own miss on that one.
Now she ball faked and then drives. Nice job by her. Not sure. So who's that going to be on?
For the way he played or his little shorts?
Kristen, I guessed that. They asked once who her favorite player was, and I was able to figure it out. I figured she's a guard, Kristen, so she would like a guard like that.
Those John Stockton shorts are coming back into style. You notice that? The players' shorts are getting, after the Michigan kids there had anyone wearing them long. Now the shorts are getting shorter and shorter. Back to the Stockton days, although Stockton never went away. he stayed true with those shorts.
She misses her second, so 1 for 2 from the line for Scales. Rockets up by 2.
There's that back door. Yeah, they've scouted him very well, both teams.
Clem looking for this. Gets
Clem
a drive.
Pulls her way through. Oh, good take.
Nice pass. Nice pass. And Walpole takes a timeout. Interesting. Maybe coach says, we have the lead now. We're all tied up 29-29. Let's take a timeout and settle down defensively.
And when they do this in the middle of a quarter like that, you got to think maybe they're going to come up with something a little bit different on defense here, or the next time they have the ball, because it looks like he's going to draw something up. Maybe they've got like a little bit of a trap that they might try and need him, but I'm sure Amanda knows that. She's going to tell him just in case to do something special against it.
Yeah, you always think the timeout is for offensive purposes, but it isn't always, because they want to come out with a defensive wrinkle, because lately the Rockets have been doing pretty well. Getting the score.
You can think of these like a defense right now. You come out with like a trap. You can almost think of it as a play. It can be a play
it is.
because
it's
it might result
play,
in something that's good for you. And you know what? If you run it right, it's a play because you're going to get a layup at the other end if you get a live turnover.
That's a good.
So let's see.
Wow,
if they,
Dean, you actually came up with a good point.
You know what? 5, 6
how many games?
Took
the whole season.
5, 6 games.
It took the whole season, but Dean Putnam finally came up with the good idea.
So
he came up with a good point.
So good points and crappy nicknames are tied 1-1.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Far.
Mandalorian, what is that?
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
I love it. The Mandalorian.
Speaking of Lucy Dorian, will take the ball inbounds here.
It just seems like a regular man-to-man for Walpole.
Nice
Good
screen
cut by Clem.
What a screen by Kiki to set that up. So it actually kind of backfired us.
Yeah.
As Needham had a great offensive set out of it, take a 2-point lead. Going to be a barn burner here, I think. Dorian out on Scales, kick it to the corner to the freshman. Short, Clem with the rebound. To get down to the minute mark. There's a pick for Kiki, trying to draw a charge. Instead it goes to Johnson, but it gets fouled. But Clem falling away from the basket. Kiki inside gets the rebound.
Look at this.
Dorian's going to drive. Float, it doesn't go, but Kiki with the rebound.
Oh! That was a great series by the Rockets. One of those everything but.
Now Clem ahead to Dorian. She's one-on-one. She's going to drive. Flip it up and one. Wow. That'll get the crowd going. The
Mandalorian. Wow. Using the force on that one.
The force was with it, definitely. That's actually her first basket of the game, too. Great time to come up with it.
I was going to say, that was perfect because it was getting a little ragged there. Very good.
Petronio coming in the game to give Clem a little breather, probably for the end until the fourth quarter.
I love that series before, even though Needham didn't score. I think they got 3 offensive rebounds in one set. That just gets the team pumped up. That'll carry over, and it carried over into the next possession when Lucy got that and one.
And she makes it.
Boy, that's a big swing.
7 straight, been told by our ace sports news, Cruz Dugan, but Scales is going to put an end to that, huh?
You can't stop her. You can only hope to contain her. You say that about her and Kiki.
Rockets up by 3. They were up by 2 at the half.
Yeah, for Kiki to go one-on-one. Oh, that's good.
That is going to do it. So exciting third quarter action, 34-31. Rockets will be back with the fourth quarter in 1 second.
When I
I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this like deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's gonna be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Give your town a reason to celebrate, because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill, bring good home.
Be sure to follow Needham Channel Sports on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest scores, photos, and videos of Needham athletics. The Needham Channel is your home for Needham sports.
Welcome back here. Should be some exciting fourth quarter action. Rockets leading by 3 against Walpole. Second round action, Division I South tournament for the MIAA.
This one's happening just like we thought it would.
Kiki
Hasn't
with 18
disappointed.
points. Clems gets hammered. They're calling it on the floor, I think, though. Looks like she was going up, but
kids are lining up.
No, they're gonna. Okay, she is saying 2 shots.
Yeah, she was shooting. Yeah.
But she said blocking foul. I mean, I would think it's more of a shooting foul. So 23 has 3 now. Clem makes the first one.
Well, ever since that rough start from the line, Needham's been pretty on point, haven't they?
And you did talk about them coming out, scoring some more in the third quarter. And it was 17-16 Rockets in the third quarter as Clem hits her 10th point of the game.
Yeah.
So
both teams,
a little different than that second period where it was 9-4 score, you know?
Yeah. Both teams were looking to do this.
This girl is so impressive for a freshman.
I talked to her grandfather after the tournament, Oliver Ames. I said, boy, that's a good player. He said, she's only a freshman. You got to be kidding me. Only a freshman. I thought she was a junior or a senior. That's a great pass by Kiki.
Wow, great finish.
When Kiki and Clem have that pick and roll going on, it's lethal. Because what are you going to do?
Scales, almost gets it to fall, too.
You got to pick your poison on that.
Yeah.
Because if you jump out on Kiki, Clem's going to get that. And if you want to focus on Clem, Kiki's going to pull up or she's going to go all the way to the rim. It's a great little play set up by Amanda and the Rocket staff. All 16 coaches that they have.
That's Scales' 14th point. Remember, she does have 3 fouls, but she's played for a while with those 3 fouls. She's a smart player, right?
So the girl that was guarding Kiki is out. So let's see who they put on Kiki, number 20. Let's see how Kiki handles this.
Natalie Griffin, she's a sophomore.
Kind of got crossed up on that one.
Clem out in the corner. That should be blue ball.
Yeah, I think that was off Kiki. Yep.
Dorian just a little strong with that 3-pointer.
Love to see Lucy get a 3-point play after the conventional 3-point play earlier in the half.
Scales in the corner.
Here's that trap.
Double
Here's that trap. Here's that trap.
Good pass by her to get it to the freshman. Nice job by Scales to, but doesn't get the ball. Kiki on the ground. Going to be called for the jump ball. Grab the ball. It's going to be Rocket ball, though. Each team at 5 fouls. 6:32 left.
Yeah, I think they messed up the arrow. I think it's Walpole ball because Needham had the ball at the beginning of the quarter.
So we'll be Walpole ball. Dean, that's 2 times in a row you've been right, huh?
Well, I feel dizzy. That's too much thinking.
They're going to call it on the floor, I think, on Johnson.
One more foul, and Walpole will be in the bonus.
We're going to see who can shoot free throws.
Yeah,
I think
that's
you talked about it earlier. It's going to come into
yes,
play.
Absolutely, it will. Because both teams
and what's
are gonna be in the
interesting is Scales is 2 for 4 in our free throws.
I think someone who gets hit as often as she does would be a little bit.
Avery Johnson now out with 4 fouls. See how that plays down the stretch.
I love her defense though this game with the blocks.
Wow, strong move inside
that was a strong move.
Ainsley Dutton, who has 8 points. Rockets up 2 here. Little ticky-tacky foul there. Number 20 reaching in.
Yep, here goes number 12 back in. Yep, he's not going to wait.
Plus it's 4 on her, number 20.
Oh, does she have 4? Yeah, there you go.
Just to inform our viewers, the winner of this game will play the winner of Plymouth North, Newton North, so we could have another rematch of Needham, Newton North if Newton North wins.
And Chris was telling me at halftime Newton North was ahead in that game by I think 6 or 8, or maybe more. So that would be another Bay State rematch.
We knew we couldn't keep you going, Dean. They were actually up by 7, not 6 or 8.
Is that the average?
Yeah, but we weren't talking average there. Jen is going to be called for the offensive foul there. So 38-36. Walpole moving the ball quickly, gets a 3-pointer, but it's short. But wow, Caroline just rips the ball away. What a great job by her, huh?
Jeez,
so strong.
It's one thing to block it, it's another thing to block it and grab it. Is that back door?
I wonder if Lucy should drive on Scales, you know?
I'd love to see a 4th foul on her. Although at this point in the game, look at this. They got about 4 kids following Kiki.
She was bumped. How could that not be a foul? I don't know how that wasn't a foul when Kiki's bumped like that. Johnson's going to come right back in with 5:26 left for Jenna. I wonder if it'd start going offense, defense almost, you know?
You know, I think maybe in a little while. It seems like a little too early for me. But I guess if there's a dead ball, why not?
That's going to be on 21, grabbing Lucy. She was just trying to get to the hoop.
And I think
so 1-on-1.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting a 1-on-1. So here you go. That was that free throw thing you were talking about coming to fruition right now. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah,
Kiki's
they're
trying to
put Kiki.
Yes.
It was Lucy. It was Lucy. It was Lucy, yeah. Lucy was smart, though. She was staying away.
Absolutely.
Although she's 1 for 1 at the line.
Oh, yeah, Lucy will make them. But that's funny.
Swish.
No doubt about it.
Makes both of them. Needham going back into the little zone, I think, again now.
Yep. It's been open in the middle for Walpole.
Walpole moving the ball. Oh, Scales clutched and then does get it to fall.
Oh, I thought Madison got hit on that one.
She thought she did too. Scales is going to drive in, flip it up, and the bank is open.
Can't give that girl too many chances.
Now Walpole steals it. Oh! We're going to call Dorian for the foul. Smart play by this girl, 21, Paige Brooks, taking it to the hoop strong.
Yeah, and number 12.
Even in the pros, they get love with the 3-point line, but take it to the basket, you know?
Yeah. Especially, you have this many fouls. Pretty soon you're going to be the double bonus.
Yeah.
Hit on the arm as you drive, it won't matter. You'll get 2 shots.
She misses the first.
Like you said, these free throws are going to make a big difference. And so far, Needham's winning that battle. Lucy made 2, and Walpole's 0 for 1. Over 2. Oh!
But they can't let that happen. They
No,
get their own
that's a
rebound.
cardinal sin.
And then a big three-pointer, but great rebound there by Madison.
Dodged a bullet on that one. Can't let that happen too many times. Sydney still on Madison. Again, I'd love to see her go aggressive right here. Rip it through and go baseline.
Yeah, so would I.
Especially when we're playing that tight on it. Yep.
Clock's getting down there.
Good kick out. There we go.
Dorian with a long 3. Oh. Clem battling, gets it. Dribbles in.
Good pass.
Oh, she might have an opportunity to take a shot, but they're going to set up,
or at least get fouled. Yeah, I thought Avery should have gone up with that one.
Or Clem.
Great hustle by Clem to get that rebound. There's that
the
pick and roll.
Woo!
Stalked into the mailman. That's exactly how both those guys are in the Hall of Fame. It's a great play. Get those two players together. Good take. Wow, good take.
Ooh. She misses it, though. Lucy Dorian will bring it over. Put Kiki in the corner.
Yeah, now watch Clem rolling. Oh, that's a good.
Yeah. Travel there, yeah. 42-38, 3:25. Our cameraman's getting anxious here. Can you keep your focus on the game, Chris? You're getting a little anxious here. Chris is getting a little fired up.
I don't blame him.
Breathe, breathe. Walpole Scales with the ball, down 4. Wow, long 3 by number 12.
That's what happens. You get in the zone like that in the middle, and people collapse on them. Then you kick it outside. You get a lot of good looks like that. And
that's her first points of the game.
Yeah,
so.
Yep. That's you got to give her a props, having the confidence this late in the game, taking and making your first shot like that. That's impressive.
So I scribbled down here on my notepad that it was 40-38 when they missed it 2 free throws, and then they came back with that big 3 match. If they'd hit those free throws, you know.
That's right. They'd be up.
They'd be up. Even one of them, they'd be tied, right?
Wonder what the refs are talking about.
They're talking about where to go for lunch.
I was going to say where they're going to go after the game. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Should we go out of here and go to Newton, or should we stay in Needham with all the good restaurants, right?
Yeah. Well, hope they're getting paid extra if they're going to go to one of the Needham restaurants.
That's true. It is funny though how you talked about. I remember being some game early in the season, the 2 refs that I've never seen them. These 3 refs, I would recognize all of them.
Absolutely.
You know, because you said you're going to get the best refs when you get down to the best games. You know.
I think they've done a good job.
I do too.
The refs so far.
Because both teams are unhappy with them.
That's right. That's the sign. That's what you want. Both sets of fans, both teams. The announcers stay neutral, though. We're above all that.
No.
We don't fall into.
We don't have to be neutral.
No, that's right. We're paid to not be neutral.
Bridgewater Raynham is the next site. You said it's a neutral site. Remember last year was kind of a neutral site, but
at least this time they won't play Bridgewater Raynham.
No.
Oh, that was crazy. And then the one after that will be in Taunton.
Yep.
Not getting ahead of myself or anything, but the game after that will be in Taunton.
This game. We didn't say we're going to be there. Hopefully they are.
That's right.
Clem looking for Johnson. Instead will roll back out to Dorian. Will take it. She does get it, but Johnson comes flying.
That's
the rebound.
Huge play.
Coach wants to set it up to McIntyre.
Let's see if they run that little screen and roll with Clem again. It's worked so well.
They do, but
Kiki
gets it out to Shaker, who's just going to be short. Clem battling. Then Coach calls a timeout.
Great play.
I thought Amanda Shee was going to slide right into the ref. She ran running over there to call that timeout.
She might have been outside the coach's box a little bit, but the ref isn't going to get her for that.
No, and it was funny because Caroline Clem had it on the floor, and she was about to be tied up for the jump ball, but instead, Coach doing a great job running over, calling the timeout.
Great play. God, Amanda hasn't moved like that since she was playing at Assumption College.
So 42-41 Rockets, they'll have the ball under their old basket. This is where you're going to set up an offensive play, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Although you do have a fresh 30, but you're right. If you have the ball on the baseline, Amanda's got a ton of baseline plays. It'll be interesting to see if she runs something to get a hoop or runs it to get it in.
Right.
I would run something to get a hoop. I would run something totally new right now. You might be able to get a little cheap hoop on them right here. And I think our expert statistician, Derek Snowden, told me they each have 3 timeouts.
That's right.
Okay, good. That's good.
Yeah, they haven't really used too many timeouts. I don't think there were any taken in the first half.
And the Walpole coach hasn't called his in any kind of need. He's called them after they made some hoops.
Yeah,
both of them.
He's called two.
Yeah. But
so
that was
42-41, 2:43 left here. Crowd, both sides, getting into it here. We said great atmosphere.
Look at Clem in the corner. Watch for Clem cutting on this. Yeah, Walpole knew it was coming.
Yeah, they were thinking about it, though, but they saw it.
They saw it in the last game. Yep. Jeez.
On the tape. Ooh. Lucky she kept her foot planted, huh?
She got pushed on that one. Here's that screen and roll. And a kick out. Oh, she got hit on the arm. Yeah.
So Kiki will go to the line. I think this is only Scales is trying to call a travel for her.
See what Needham's doing is they're running that screen and roll. Clem is rolling. Kiki's taking to the hoop. If Lucy's man comes over from the corner to help out on Kiki, she can kick it to Lucy in the corner. Again, you got to pick your poison on that. It's a very strong play for Needham.
Yeah.
3 very good options on that.
I was just going to say because all 3 options are strong.
Walpole kid got a little too excited. She wanted to take the ball out of bounds after a free throw, after one. I like it. She was laughing about it too. Yeah.
This is the second. Walpole pushing the freshman. No call.
Good call, but good play by Lucy. She was standing
just
there.
Stand tall, and the girl lost the ball. No call. I think that's a good no call.
Yeah. Here we go again. Yep.
But they're helping her out. There it is to Johnson for the long 3. There it is. Woo! Look at them. Just like you talked about, huh? Scales dishes. There's a long 3 by them. No goods. Kiki with the rebound.
Yeah, now
you see Coach Shee putting her arms up.
Yeah.
Slow it down with a 5-point lead.
That's right. Now you can take your time. Running the same time. Now Lucy's in the corner. Great decision by Lucy. No reason to throw up a quick 3 on that one.
Knocked out will be rocket ball. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Thinking about a timeout is Coach Shee, I think, and she will take it. Her 2 assistants, Michael and Eric, were talking to her saying, we might want to take a timeout and set something up here.
Plus, even after taking this one, you got 2 left. This is good because you got 12 seconds. Watch them get the ball in the middle. I guarantee you they'll run something with Clem and Kiki, probably just the same kind of ball screen.
And they came over to double Clem, and then they came out and double Kiki, and Johnson's open in the corner for that 3.
And you know what? Credit Avery on that one. She hasn't had a great shooting night, but she didn't hesitate, and she knocked it down. She's a great shooter. That's why they call her Rainbow. I think she had one in the first.
Yeah, she had one in the first, and then that was the second one there, yeah. What's interesting, too, though, is you wonder if, Kiki's going to drive it and this girl's going to stay home. The girl from the far side might come over. They might have someone on that far side open. That's a tough pass, but it's one Kiki can make.
Oh, she can definitely make it. It's almost when you watch Kiki, it's almost like these guys in the NBA, they know someone's in the corner, regardless if they're looking at her or not. Kiki, if she gets by someone and they double, she just throws it to the corner because she knows someone's going to be there. But that's the way Amanda and the staff, that's the way they have the offense. You can just throw it knowing someone's going to be there. And it's a shooter, too. Maybe they'll have Kiki, have Clem come up and then have Kiki reject the screen there and go the other way because they're hedging so far on that screen. Let's see.
Shaker will take the ball out of bounds. Look at the nice stack. They're right on top of one another to give people space. Gets it back to Dorian. Wow. I think she's fouled out. She's fouled out of the game. When you have 4 fouls, the ball's in the backcourt. Why are you reaching in like that?
No. Especially at this point in the game, no. With a minute and a half left, no.
Why are you reaching in like that?
Yeah, not a good play. Nope.
Interesting. The coach just puts the player right in. Don't you have time to talk?
Yeah, usually they call him over and you want to...
You could have a talk.
Especially at this point, you might want to draw something up for this possession down. I don't think it's quite have to hit a 3-pointer yet for them, but if it's open, you know they're going to take it.
Dorian makes her 4th free throw.
I don't think Lucy's hit the rim yet on any of her free throws. I had to do it.
All right.
I had to do it.
All right.
She's too good a shooter to jinx. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I have no words.
Sorry, Lucy.
There's a long three. Bounces around. Scales with a rebound. Another three by them. I think you're right. It's a little early for them to be firing up the threes.
That was a little bit of desperation there.
They foul Scales. Was that Scales? Scales fouls. That's her fourth, right?
Yeah, she's had 3 for a long time. If that's on her, that is 4.
Why again? I don't understand that. Grab your friend and tell her to foul him, right? I'm the star player. I can't have 4 fouls. Clem at the line. We'll be shooting 2, actually, right?
Yep.
It's the first one.
Not saying a thing about.
Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
I'm going to think about what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm thinking lamb chops and.
Perfect. There we go. Good. Stay on the lamb chops.
There we go. Ooh. Travel.
It's a long three by the freshman. Doesn't go. Kiki comes up with it. Oh. Almost intentional. 21 will be called. 49-41. So it was 40-38 when they missed those 2 free throws.
Wow.
I keep harking back to that. But for me, I wrote it down because I felt like it's kind of a big point in the game. And they had those 2 free throws, and they got the rebound.
They did, and they missed that 3.
Take opportunity of it,
That was a pivotal point.
That's Kiki's 20th point. I believe Clem has 16. What a dynamic duo, huh?
They're just unstoppable. What are you going to do?
So 107 left. Rockets up by 10.
Got to make sure you're boxing out. You can't give them more than 1 chance there.
Scales with a floater. Wow.
Incredible.
She's just a player, right?
Incredible.
I mean, that looked like Jason Tatum almost, just floated up and in,
This is incredible. I think she was all scholastic in field hockey. Here she is crushing it in basketball, and this is probably her 3rd sport, and lacrosse is her main thing.
Yeah. I remember her from the lacrosse field. Yeah, she's a great lacrosse player.
By the way, Rockets spring sports start in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll run our little the boys basketball and girls basketball run right up to the
right up
to the tryouts.
Chris will get no break at all. He doesn't want a break anyway. Now Scales with 18 points. Clem with 16.
Kiki
McIntyre with 21. My
Avery,
unofficial.
And Avery with 2 big threes.
Yeah, Avery with the big threes. Lucy is, making the free throws, except the one you jinxed. She's got up to 6 points. Yeah, they started 0 for 3 at the line, and now they've been 17 to 19.
Wow. Oh, that's clutch.
We talked about that when they went 0 for 3. We said free throws are going to be big, and they come up big with them.
Huge.
So 102 left. Walpole putting on the pressure here. I don't know what he can complain about. The coach, he's getting pushed in the back. He couldn't see it from his angle.
Kiki got grabbed,
because Kiki bobbled it, and he's upset about it.
Yep.
But she got pushed in the back.
He's probably going to watch this broadcast, so we can tell him right now, Coach, it was a good call. And I'm sure when you see it from our angle, you'll agree with us.
I'm sure. Send him a tape of it, Chris, or a CD, whatever you have nowadays. Dropbox to him. Yes. Oh. Kiki misses. Scales comes back in, so we're really doing offense, defense for Scales with 4 fouls.
Yep. Whoa.
Caroline Clem just with a smile as they switch spots.
Yeah, that was funny.
But the ball was not in Kiki's hands yet. So.
Almost was. I'll take it. I'll take 1 out of 2 this late in the game.
I think
2 out of 2 is better, but I'll take it.
Scales with a long 3. Doesn't get it. Walpole blocked and ripped away by Clem again.
She just, that's
twice she's blocked it. Give me the ball.
It's unbelievable. It's almost like Bill Russell used to do it back in the day. He'd block it, then he'd grab it.
And Miss Putnam on the bench giving him the heart, signal.
Kelly playing her role very well.
Kind of like a dad.
She learned how to sit on the bench from the best.
Crum makes the second. Up by 10.
Here comes the Kelly Putnam chant.
Scales drives, fouled.
And you can see how red Kelly is from here.
She's not embarrassed at all. Look at the coaches.
look at her face.
That is funny. She's hiding behind Jenna. Scales makes the first. Misses the second.
Good job, Avery, to get it with two hands.
The Walpole's just going to extend this game. Why not, right? The fouling right away. The Walpole had subs ready to come in for offense defense, but now.
Yeah, nope. Kelly and Alina feeling it on the bench, doing a little dance.
It's funny, you were talking earlier about would the Rockets get to 50s, then they did.
You know what? After the first half, you wouldn't have said, they would have a tough time getting into the high 40s.
Yeah.
But here they are. Yeah, that's more. This second half was more their game. They played it very well.
That's actually their 20th point in this. 20th point in this quarter. Chris Dugan's a little upset, doesn't think they should be fouling with 10 points. This is their season, Chris. They got to go all out.
Chris has got a dinner reservation. He's got to make it.
He's got to go study, I think, right? Go to the library.
Yeah, I'm sure that's goal one in his mind right now. Any aspiring student. Yep.
She does foul out, number 12. Great game by her playing Elizabeth Roach. She's one of the seniors for them.
Yeah, she's a great defender.
Clem makes the first.
Oh, this is good.
Clem makes the second. Big three and the timeout by Walpole.
Kelly comes in the game and lets up a three.
That's all right. She wants to get her hands on the ball, 27 seconds left.
That's funny. Another thing she learned from the old man, how to not play defense.
But get the ball, right?
She tried. I was thinking maybe she'd go and foul her just to get a stat,
Well, now I think they want to get the ball to her probably, right? 27 seconds left. Get the ball into her. She's fouled. Let's see if you can jinx her at the free throw line.
Kelly at the free throw line? I don't think she needs too much jinxing.
Yeah.
She may miss one or two. I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Aren't they playing another North versus North? North is up. Okay, we're going to play North in the next game if we win, right?
Yeah, I bet on North.
Yeah, I'm going to take
I called my bookie and bet on North, yeah. No, I didn't call my bookie. I did it legally because it's going to be legal in Mass pretty soon.
It would be interesting if the Rockets can hold on and Newton North holds on. That'd be the, third time?
And both those games.
Both times the Rockets won by 3 points,
yep.
right? So
very close.
That'll be fun. I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday?
Yeah, because the boys, you only give the boys 1 day in between, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm
tomorrow,
assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Into Kiki, who gets fouled right away. You could see she was disappointed. She wanted
to take off.
She wanted to get at Kelly, I think. I'm running out of room on my paper here to keep point for Kiki.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
don't have the official book. I just write it on the
you have to get a
program
for the next one.
I'll bring the official scorebook. I was going to say that. I said that earlier, that I thought Kiki beat Chris in the horse game on a free throw. Her last free throw, I was going to bring that up, Chris, but I didn't want to rub it in how you lost so poorly. She missed second. Wow, Putnam with a big rebound and it gets fouled.
The crowd likes that.
So does the bench.
Yeah. Let's see if Kelly can knock these down. Love to see it.
First one's a little short.
She was just a warming up. Now she's got it.
How did she get the ball? Well, I saw her. That's right. She wanted it so much.
Very fortuitous bounce by Kelly. I'd love to see her make it. Number one, I want to see her score. Number two, I want to see what the crowd does. Oh!
She's in the book, though.
Yeah, she's in the book. Attempted free throws.
I think they took Scales out of the game and kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, saying no fouls, so that's going to do it.
Great game. Wow, Needham.
They were looking to get Talia Weinstock in the game, but they won't. But freshman, but I think they'll take the win, huh?
Absolutely.
So after being up by 2 at half, 3 by at the end of the third quarter, they just kind of poured it on in this fourth quarter here to win going away 57-47.
If you had told me at the beginning of the game that was going to be the final score, I would have said Needham's probably going to win. If you had told me at the end of the half it would be 19-17, I would have been a little bit scared. And then if it had been, one of these 38-36
What if I told you the real score at the half, 17-15?
I wouldn't have believed you.
No.
I wouldn't have believed you in a million years.
So,
but a higher scoring half that definitely favored Needham. They've got a lot of firepower.
So as we go on in the playoff season, stay tuned to TNC_sports. If you can't make it out the game and want to follow along with the results, go to needhamchannel.org for when these games you get to hear to our melodious voices. And, of course, Facebook and Instagram as well. Any final thoughts, Dean?
Well, just, like I just said, I think Needham showed that they could do it a little bit running their sets, but, knowing these teams, they know each other so well. And you know what? Just going forward, I know people aren't gonna see this by the time we play that game, but you're going to see the same kind of game against North because they played North so much. North knows the system. Needham knows North's system. It's going to be an up-and-down game for them, too. And North has got some very quick players. It's going to be the same kind of game. Same kind of game. And you know what? It might come down to free throws again.
So should be a fun one. So for Chris Dugan, Kristen Connors, Dean Putnam, and who was our stat man?
Derek Snowden.
Derek Snowden, our stat man. I'm Bill Dermody. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Rockets!